Okay.
I think, let me say something.
Go on, darling. It's unusual to see Pook getting upset, but she really is so wound up about a few things at the moment. But before I move on to that, I'd like to give the heads up to members Mr. Mitch and Raz. Thank you very much for your support on our channel. It really does help us out and keep the YouTube channel moving forward. Thank you. Well, like I say, Pook being so wound up, everyone knows what's been going on with the family here, the things we've been dealing with. But on top of that, we've had one of our Facebook followers posting something that was really, well, bang out of order. They made an assumption 2 years ago by watching our videos that Pook had a child. And they accused her on the Facebook groups of neglecting that child, having nothing to do with it, that she went to the UK for 7 years and ignored the child, and coming back here, she pays very little attention to it, and that I'm a bad guy because I should be encouraging her to have more to do with her child. Fact is, Pook doesn't have a child. The guy was talking about Pook's nephew, who you've seen on the Facebook groups and page and on the YouTube channel. So, what do? You start talking about legal action, and in the end, we just said, no, forget it. Let's move on. The guy, we spoke to him about it. He's made a public apology on the Facebook page and on the group. So we're just moving on from that. But just wanted to let everyone know, Pook isn't a bad parent. She doesn't have a child. And we just wanted to make that as clear as possible, just in case a few people seen the accusations and it's sitting there in the back of their mind. So that's that. But there's some other things going on in our life at the moment, and it's really sort of like gone to the tipping point for Pook. And you'll see what I mean as you go through this video. Good morning.
Good morning.
Pookie started already. Let me see what time it is. Six thirty in the morning, Sunday morning, and because we've been so busy over the past weeks and months, so busy, the garden's just gone really wild. It's rainy season, and when you get those heavy downpours and you get a bit of sunshine, of course the garden loves it and it just grows wild and wild. Really takes a lot of care and maintenance. Now what I should have done really was paid someone to come in and just keep it trimmed down, but we didn't. We just it was something we oversaw, and now we've got our work cut out. So rather than going jogging today, we've decided that our daily exercise is going to be tidying up the garden. A few weeks ago, Pookie cut down some bamboo. The bamboo over the back of the garden was getting a bit out of control, and so she cut the bamboo down, and we just left it down here to dry out before breaking it up and getting rid of it. And the grass has just grown. This is up to well, almost up to my shoulders. Some of this grass is up to the height of my chest here. That's how long it is. So we're going to get going out here, and yeah, we've definitely got our work cut out this morning. You haven't drunk your coffee, darling.
Huh? Coffee?
You haven't drunk your coffee. Come and...
You're on mine?
This is mine.
Oh.
Grab your coffee. Let's show people around the garden. You can show them what's been going on, what's growing, what's not. Never mind the scissors. Keeping an eye on that big blade she's got in her hand as well. You see, usually Pook's dad was the one. We'd wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and out in the garden we'd hear where he was sweeping the garden every morning at 5 o'clock, clearing up the leaves. And like I say, because we've been so busy, we just haven't had a chance to do anything really.
So I'm going to trim this. This is longgong, lam yai, ton lam yai.
What's it called?
Longgong. I think.
Okay.
I haven't washed my face yet. Let me look.
Don't worry about it. Let's get the gardening done
I
first.
haven't brushed my teeth.
I've brushed my teeth and splashed my face, so I'm the cleaner of the two of us, and my breath smells okay. Just keep your distance, darling, okay? There's a lot.
Yeah.
We got a lime tree there. Just chew on a lime. That might freshen you up a bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna trim all this, make it like a little bush.
Can you not shape it like a peacock or something, like the
Peacock.
proper gardeners do?
I can do.
Topiary,
but
they call it.
It take.
You can do that, can you?
Yeah, it
I
take
bet you
long
can.
time. So you see, or you can imagine this is like a peacock already.
Yeah, you need a really good imagination.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
just
all right.
want to make sure nothing go
Yeah.
to the neighbor.
Okay.
I think, let me say something.
Go on, darling.
When you live together, like close to the neighbor,
Yeah.
if everyone thinking about other people,
Yeah.
this world shouldn't be. have a
It'd be much
problem.
better.
Yeah.
That's right. It's too many
Okay.
selfish people.
Yeah. You look after your tree. Don't let your tree go to the neighbor.
Yeah.
You have your dog.
Yeah.
You look after your dog.
Uh-huh.
You love animals, fine.
Uh-huh.
I understand that. How about the pool and the wheel and the noisy?
All right, hang
If
on.
people thinking about other people, this world should be like, I'm sad morning.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I've got a point to make about that. Hang on a minute. Let me put this camera down because I'm holding coffee, holding the camera. It's still perched on the tripod. 1 second. Okay, moving on from what you've just said, Pookie. Okay, Pookie's saying about the world being a better place if everyone, and it doesn't matter what your neighbours are like, but consider your neighbours, the people who are living around you. And I'll tell you why she's mentioning that, and I'm not going to give out specifics or names, but some neighbours, this is a Buddhist country, okay, and there's some people who put on a face acting and believing that they're real good Buddhists. Now, Buddhism isn't just about showing your face at the temple every morning and saying a few prayers and then dashing off. It's about...
Let me stop you there. Some people, they can pray.
Yeah.
They can pray, but they
can't
can do
live-
theory, but
Yeah.
they mosquito, but they can't act. They can't.
They can't live the life of a Buddhist.
No.
Yeah.
They say, oh, it should be, this, that,
Yeah.
but they can't do it.
No. It's all about front. And so you get people, and this is a general example, I'm not pointing the finger at any one person, but you get people, they go to the temple every day and they pray and they do everything that they should do at the temple, and it's almost like a stage act, it's like a show. It's like saying to everyone, look at me, what a great Buddhist I am. And then they come home, they keep dogs, not just one dog or two dogs, they keep 3 dogs or more. And they don't care for those animals properly.
No.
The animals are penned up all day long, they're frustrated, they make a load of noise. Every single night, those dogs start howling, oh, and waking everyone up, and the people that own them just ignore it. They don't go out.
They don't care.
No, they just leave it.
I just can't understand, how can they sleep?
Mm,
How can
they probably
sleep?
don't. They probably get woken up as well, but can't be bothered to go downstairs and deal with the dogs. But the other thing, the most annoying thing, is that those people will just open their gate and let the dogs out. And those dogs, as soon as they're out, of course, they're going a bit crazy because they've been penned up all day.
Yeah.
And then they go
They don't care anywhere the dog
shitting everywhere. They mess in people's gardens, they mess on people's land. And those people that own the dogs don't go out there and clear it up.
No, they don't care. That shows how selfish.
That's it. They let the dog out. The dog makes a mess of other people's places and smell, and children treading in it and everything. And then
And they think it's okay to do.
the owners go back indoors, let the dogs do what they're going to do, and then when the dogs come back, they close the gate again and leave the dogs inside. That's not being a good Buddhist. That's not caring about your neighbourhood or people around you. That's just selfish behaviour, isn't it?
Are we talking about a plan?
Anyway, we were going to show...
Let me come back. Okay, the tree behind us, so I'm going to trim it, try to make it like a peacock.
Hold on, darling.
Okay,
You've got... No, I was joking about that. You've got a little bit of cotton on you. I don't want to...
cotton or
A little bit of
or
red...
water.
No, it's red cotton, but this red stuff...
Anyway, so and this lime tree, because the lime, we got so much, and the lime the lime price really low, and people don't even collect it because it's so cheap.
Yeah, they just leave them to fall
When
there.
the price gone high and people are like, oh, I need lime, you know. But now people just let it. We just let it. We don't collect it anymore.
This lime tree has always, since I've known Pook, has always produced a lot of limes.
Yeah.
Last year they were grey
It gone
black.
funny.
They wasn't very good, but now they're coming back out and they're really good.
Because mom and dad haven't got time to come to look.
To prune it and sort it out and everything. But there's something else as well. Every morning when Pook's dad used to come round here, 5 o'clock he'd be sweeping the garden, tidying the leaves. Yeah. But he would also go round the lime tree and pick up any limes that had fallen, take them back, use for cooking. In fact, we gathered a lot of these limes, put them in a bag, and we gave them to our favourite pad thai shop, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, this needs tidying up a little bit. I don't think you can cut it while it's got fruit on it, can you?
No, I cut it a lot because we don't need it. You know, I need to trim it off because it look mess. Look.
Yeah.
And I got weapon here. Look, did Dad make it? But because he said this is good for your hand.
Yeah,
so,
softer on your hands.
Yeah. So and the bamboo, we have to cut it all up. Again, the bamboo go to the neighbors a lot, so that's why I keep cut it off. Because I don't want any go disturb them or make a problem.
No.
So we try to do everything not make any problem for anyone.
Well, yeah, you look
but
after your
sometimes it's
garden
very
people.
hard. It's like we think with other people, but why other people don't even think about us?
Lead by example is the saying.
Yeah.
So you do what you're doing, even if there's people around you who don't. And then hopefully, eventually, those people will get to behave in a decent way towards other people.
That's what Mum says.
Yeah.
Don't act like what.
Act like them, and it goes downhill, and it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
It becomes eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
But again, some people we give them a chance for years.
Yeah.
But they never think. They never think. They never, think about other people.
Don't worry about it. Okay, we'll live our lives good. We'll make comments on here because we know there's certain people who watch these videos through other people.
Yeah.
And they might just pick up on it. In fact, I've even said to Pook, I'm thinking of printing up a little bit of what we just said, have it laminated and hanging it at the end of our street. Just about general behaviour of the neighbourhood. Who knows? I might get myself in trouble. I might get kicked out of the country.
No, you're not.
Okay, so this morning...
No one's going to kick you out.
No.
I back you up.
Sure, thank you.
Yes.
All right, so this morning, first of all, because it's early, I don't want to start the petrol strimmer up and cut the grass.
This is another thing, sorry.
Oh,
Some people, they get up.
she's really angry. Yeah, go on.
I'm not angry, but sometimes you need to speak it out. You need to, it's like, it's not mourning, it's not angry, but...
It's saying it as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Anyway, some people, they get up 5:30.
Yeah.
They start do the garden already.
Yeah.
They don't even think.
About people might be sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah. People who've been up getting drunk all night want to sleep.
they just do when they want to.
I know, yeah. You've got to think of other people. You really have.
Sometimes you think about it, you have to laugh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do this morning, like I say, I can't start the petrol strimmer up straight away. It's too early. There might be people sleeping around and just having their breakfast. They don't want a load of noise first thing in the morning. So I'm going to start trimming this bamboo up by hand and clearing that up. We'll clear that out of the way first.
Yeah.
That won't make any noise.
We keep the big stem.
The big sticks, the big pieces of bamboo.
Because Mama used with something.
Yeah? Okay. So we'll do that first, and then as time goes on, we'll get the petrol strimmer out and we'll trim all this down today.
Yeah.
Tidy
Look at
it
that
right
tree, it's grow up quick already. I've gone up there last couple of months, I think.
up. That tree there?
Yeah, I trimmed it all off.
Yeah.
But look at them grow so quick.
Oh, rainy season it will, won't it? It's so much rain.
And another thing that really annoy you is slug. Is it slug?
Slugs, yeah.
And snail.
That's nature though, darling.
I know, it's a lot.
Can't do much about that.
I lost my plant, they eat my plant, but
Yeah.
there's lots of them.
But I think there's something you can put in the pot that stops the...
We try so many
Have you tried
things.
gravel on the soil? You put gravel on top of the soil in the pot and the
You can't
slugs
stop
can't
them.
get across it.
You can't stop them, even the eggshell, even the broken glass, they still...
Broken glass was that? Extreme.
they still climb up. And then again, because we got a lot of grass and it's so damp maybe.
Well, this is it. With it,
That's why they love it.
Well, this is it. With it being rainy season, the the snails come out, the slugs come out. Same in the UK, you know. That's the time when they're all out and about. When it's dry, they won't because they can't get across the ground too easy. But so yeah, some of Pook's plants have been killed by the slugs and snails. Right, we're going to crack on. Like I say, I'm going to cut this bamboo down, going to cut the grass down, tidy the garden right up today. That's my exercise. No jogging this morning, straight on with the garden. And a little public information message for the good Buddhists that surround us here in the neighbourhood. It was still early, so I didn't want to wake the neighbours up with the strimmer, and so I started cutting the bamboo up by hand and tidying that up first. Something that everyone should keep to hand in Thailand, and I swear by it. It's anyone who's had surgery or any treatment for cuts or anything like that in a hospital, you usually find they use this stuff, iodine, after a big operation. I remember when I had mine done, they were like, the whole of my body was like an orangey brown colour, and it's where they wash you with this iodine. Just keep a little bottle of that handy, because anything, you can always cut yourself, tread on something, even with stings and things like that. I think it works out really good and cleans whatever the wound is. So that bamboo, I tell you, it is lethal. It's no wonder that the Vietnamese were using it when they were dealing with the Americans over in Vietnam back in the 60s and 70s. But this stuff, I tell you, it's great, it really is. So just need to give it a quick wash. And that's something else as well. I wouldn't use tap water when you're washing a wound, because there's a lot of contaminants in the tap water here. But just give it a quick wash off with some drinking water. Let it dry. And then just give it a few drops of this stuff. And that should prevent you getting any kind of infection. Like I'm a doctor, like I know. You know, it seems to work for me, and I'm thinking if they douse your body in this before they start slicing you open and operating on you, it must be pretty good stuff. Can sting sometimes, but this one isn't too deep, so it should be all right. So be careful, don't get it on your clothes or on the furniture or anything like that, because it really does stain. And that's it, just leave that to dry, and it should be all right. I'll let you know in a few weeks' time. If you see me with one less finger, you know what it's all about. It didn't work. So that's the stuff. You'll get that in almost any chemist. Pook and I bought this cutter for Pook's dad a few years ago. He was so pleased with it, he ended up going around the whole neighbourhood cutting everyone's grass for free. I need to replace this little bit of wire here. Huh? Not now, but this little bit of wire here, it's come out of the connector, so I'll get a new piece of wire for that and a connector. It's been broken at some time, just twist it up. It'll do for now though. Okay.
Don't forget that I'm not trusting you.
Where's the mask? Pookie, 9:30, you know, and the sun. Let's show you. We've got to stop for now, and we'll come back out here a bit later on.
Okay.
The sun is right up above us now. If you look here,
Don't you get suntan?
No. Just not intentionally anyway. It just happens anyway, doesn't it? So yeah, we've managed to break the back of this work that needed doing. You can see more than half of the garden. The grass is cut, the bamboo's cleared. That's over there. We've cleared a lot of it round. There's a lot of wasteland over the back there where people put vegetation waste that just rots down into the ground. It's not being used. So we're clearing up all of the off-cuttings and things like that over there. And yeah, like I say, the sun is right above us just now. A little bit of shadow over there where the outbuilding is. So we're going to have a rest now. It's time for me to go and have a shower, have a shave. Pookie, yeah? I think you need to brush your teeth too. Have you still not brushed your teeth?
No chance.
Oh dear. Okay, well let's go and
have a shower, get ready, and then we go for Sunday roast.
Sunday roast, of course. Yeah, we're going out for some Sunday roast today. Yeah. Okay, let's go and get cleaned up and getting caught on the bamboo. We'll go and get cleaned up, and we'll be back a bit later on just to finish this off. It won't take much more to finish this off, but we need to wait till that sun goes down a little bit.